Today, boys and girls, we are going to be looking at two very important cities in our nation's history, and we are going to be looking for national symbols. So we're going to go over here to the National Symbols file, and we're going to start off at the Potomac River. You notice that as we are flying over to this lovely location, that you can see the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, and the Capitol building, all from the Potomac River. It's quite a spectacular sight. Here, you're going to use the historical maps to trace the boundary of the Potomac River on the Washington, D.C. side, and compare the historical boundaries to the boundaries today. So let's close this and go take a look at our historical maps. First, let's load the Washington, D.C. historical map from 1951. Here you can see that the Potomac River looks a little bit different than it did once upon a time. Let's scroll up and remove these borders for a second. So when you trace this, you're going to click on Add Path, and then you're going to name it the 1851 Potomac border, and say OK, and then draw a line all the way around. I've already drawn mine, and it looks just like this. So when we remove the 1851 map and just load, I have to click off of it from temporary places, you can see that on that map the Potomac River covers all of the Lincoln Memorial and the reflecting pool. So let's look at the 1861 map. We'll load that up. So this was the line from 1851, and according to the 1861 map, it looks a little bit different. So let's load up the path that I traced. There we go. And now let's remove the map and compare. Again, most of this area would not be there right now in 1861. How interesting. Why do you think that the Potomac River is so different from 1861 to now? I will give you a hint, and I think you should look at the 1861 map and look closely at the Potomac River and look at the numbers. Our next stop, after you figure out a hypothesis as to why the Potomac River looks so different, will be at the Washington Monument.